Shan says there is a genetic study that claims that the Indian R1a is the oldest genetic lineage in the world, in oldest Indo-European genetic lineage, about 18,000 years old. The second question is, Badruv, is it true that R1a people who originate in India invaded Europe and Central Asia? That's why all European languages and ancient culture has similarities with Vedic Hindu culture. Akshay says, we have found the oldest R1A1A samples in India. If so, how old are they? If AIT is false, why do several Indian historians push the narrative, etc.? Okay, so what is R1A1A? That is what we need to look at. Let me share my screen with you and show what that is. Just a second. Here it is. Okay, so this is the geographic distribution of the R1a patrilineal lineage. It's called a haplogroup. What is a haplogroup? A haplogroup is a group of individuals alive today who all share a single genetic mutation that traces its origin back to one single individual who lived in the past. So it's essentially an extended family of people. So R1a is the world's most successful extended family. Its members most likely exceed 1 billion individuals in population. And its members, as you can see in this geographical distribution, are everywhere in Eurasia. But the highest concentrations are in India, north of India, and Eastern Europe. Now, this is very closely, this distribution of people of R1a origin is very close to the distribution of people who speak Indo-European languages. So it has been hypothesized that the spread of this genetic lineage coincides with the spread of the Indo-European languages. And that's why some people call it the Aryan gene. Now, the proponents of the Aryan invasion theory claim that this this genetic mutation originated from Central Asia or Eastern Europe. But there is unmistakable evidence that the highest diversity within this genetic lineage occurs in India. And it is one of the laws of genetics that the geographical region where you have the highest diversity of a haplogroup has to be the original place where the haplogroup originated. So other genetic studies have been done, and these genetic studies demonstrate that the oldest evidence of R1a is from India. It's about 18,000 to 22,000 years old, which tells you that all these individuals who live all across Europe and Asia, more than 1 billion people today, they are all descended from one single male who lived somewhere in India about 18,000 years ago. That is the story. So that is the answer to this question. It's an ancient Indian genetic lineage. No matter what these people claim, it's going to be debunked. Research is being done as we speak on Indian genetics, and soon the research papers will be out, and they will demonstrate that this genetic lineage originated in India, and it is the Indian lineage that spread all across the world. So yes, so these people eventually invaded Europe and Central Asia, and that's why that is possibly why Indian and European languages are so similar, and the culture also was once very similar. There is another genetic lineage called R1b, which is also very closely related to R1a. R1 and R1a originated in India. So this other genetic lineage is called R1b, like I said. It is the genetic lineage of the Yamnaya invaders of Europe. As you can see, there's very little of that in India, but it's there everywhere in Europe. So it looks like it is a population that went out of India completely and conquered this entire region. So very interesting genetics, but we need more research. But it's clear that R1a is very much an Indian origin genetic lineage, which kind of debunks the genetic components of the Aryan invasion theory.